should be able to check it.
No.
No, we don't. Huh?
I don't have it.
I wonder what one
I
that
don't want.
is.
I don't want none of that.
Oh well.
Here's the dorm.
Oh, here's the dorm. Thank you, Bert. Accept my label. Oh, look at that. You can. I don't even know if that's the label. I'm not sure what that is. I think it's just a slate reflection because I've got one of the lamps about maybe a foot to my right at most.
Yeah, one Zagara ass at most away from him.
Yeah, about the width of the full Zagara ass.
Coming
right,
into the
so-
draft, we have KT banned out.
Quick KT band.
Yeah,
very
Heroes
common.
of the Frat just immediately. They didn't even have to think about it. They did not want to play against KT here.
Or pick KT.
Yeah, I mean, this is his strongest map. They could be going for a Zool pick here. You
He
know, that
doesn't
is
have that
usually what you
insane
signal
clear
here.
anymore.
It's not just about his clear though. With KT, he did lose a little bit of his clear with losing the
Cigar
bombs,
ban.
but
They banned that
he's-
donk.
Ban the vision.
They banned the
Yeah,
donk.
they banned away the donk. They don't want Jelly just like drooling over it all game.
That's true. I'd just be focused wherever she goes all game. Oh,
First pick
Sylvanas.
Sylvanas, great with the objective and can clear very well.
You didn't do the monitor
Oh,
capture.
wow.
Dummy.
Whoops.
Bad player.
I could swear I clicked that. Thank you, Fonzie. Sorry about
Because
that.
he-
So you missed a little bit of the draft, but at least
Bad player.
I am terrible. All right. Sorry. 3 games in, I made a
Oh,
mistake.
there's all kinds of choices here. You can pick Zool, Li Ming, Rhaegar, Zool, Tassadar.
Yeah,
As the donk.
this is the thing though.
Also,
You know, Sylvanas is so strong on
Everything's
this
so
map
open.
for how good she pushes. So I think they're gonna want to
Counter
prioritize a Zool or something that can counter push very
Yeah.
nicely. There it is.
yeah,
the
I
Zool.
put Zool there. I wanted Zool, Li Ming. I think I'd take, or even Rhaegar. Yep, they definitely banned Zagara because of him.
I totally agree, Fonzie. They just knew that you wanted to see it, and they were just like, "No, we can't give that Fonzie guy what he wants."
Li
to
Ming,
see."
that's
Li
the
Ming!
exact 2 picks I
Ooh.
said first. That's what I would have
That's
taken.
great. That really is very strong right now, Li
First
Ming.
leaning of the net.
Once
Now,
they're rooted, that's a big ball coming at your face.
what do you think here?
You like big balls, don't you?
Rhaegar,
I
very
take
good.
Rhaegar right away.
Rhaegar's just
Possibly Murden.
honestly, Rhaegar still might be the best support. out of
I
the
know we're
entire
saying
pool.
it. I'm going to say it again.
I
Tassar
think
right now
Tassar is
really
the best
stops
support.
Leeming's burst combos.
Yeah,
But
You
I
just
really
shield
like it.
whoever's getting the ball
And then
in the
that
face.
lets Sylvanas roam with the team as 4 in the top lane. You can stick Tassadar down in the bottom. So I think that's
They can
actually
even
a very
possibly
powerful pick.
try to grab Thrall later, maybe, in that, and you can have Thrall in the lane while everyone else.
They most certainly could.
Here, you can go for any of those frontliners, maybe a tank, maybe a Thrall or Sonya, or the Tassalar is always my favorite freaking pick. I'll say it over and over again. But I'm confident they're going to take a warrior or some kind of frontliner.
Yeah, dipping into their pool time a little bit.
That's okay.
Making
That's
sure
just
that they
dipping a
really know exactly they're positive what they pick.
The ban phase coming up next. They take
There's
the Johanna.
Johanna.
Great at clearing waves and roaming.
Asmodonk.
Yeah, well, what do you think we're going to see banned here? Now, what do you, if you're Wedge right now, what do you want to ban away from that team? They got Johanna, they got Rhaegar, they got Sylvanas, so they got great wave clear, great push.
I probably ban
I'd ban the Thrall.
damage.
I'd ban the Thrall or Sonya.
I think unless they plan on
Whatever
taking
one
it
they're
in the
scared
next rotation, I think Thrall might be the pick to get rid of. Sonya, now Sonya can be very good here on that team. You know, they've got that
Synergize very
Falling
well
Sword
with them.
leap combination. She's generally just very good at pushing waves.
If they took Sonya Tassadar, their team's very scary.
Oh yeah, very scary.
Like
Hey,
Ben
Raymond,
Grimmon,
yeah,
Raymond
that's
is
it.
another
one of the
great
biggest
pick.
damage targets.
And he can just go in and kill Leeming in very little time.
He kills whoever
Absolutely.
he wants.
It's not true.
Whoever's low. He has a murder button.
Low.
It's great. Yeah, but that's
Illidan
what-
has a murder
that's
button,
what you got
too.
them for.
It's called I'm gonna hunt you because I can see you when you're low.
That's not even close though. As a murder button is. Go for it, bro. Come on.
Yeah.
You see how fast people die to Gravy and just and they just blow up the 2 Qs in a freaking hole.
That is true. All right, so
Q-
now
Q-
Heroes,
Q
Frat,
ult, Q ult.
going into their pool timer once again, really thinking about this ban. Now they've got a lot of options here.
Yeah, they can ban it. Support if they're thinking. Oh, but they
They
ban
ban the
Illidan.
Illidan.
Okay, they just don't want to have to deal with that. I respect
Understandable.
it.
I mean, it is very frustrating to deal with Illidan. He can jump around. He can evade a lot of damage.
He would have fit in their comp
And-
really well though.
He would have fit in their comp, but the thing is,
I don't think they're looking for that.
Yeah,
They might be
just-
looking for the Asmodan, like you said. Who knows?
yeah.
They have the 2 people clear with
I
them.
don't think they are.
I don't
But
think
it's
they
possible.
could, but it's
They have a good
possible.
team for
I
it.
really still like Tassadar Sonya for them if they can somehow grab it for Heroes of the Frat. But let's see what they're gonna get on Wedge of Destiny right now.
Yeah, Wedge of Destiny, they're very open.
Thrall?
Ooh, there's the Thrall,
Thrall.
so that's
Now they're
really
gonna
good for
need-
them. And the
Uther.
Uther, the
Okay,
Uther.
that was the possible ban I was thinking.
Come
was
on,
gonna get rid
heroes.
of that.
Kick Asphodunk for me.
They're just saving their
Whoa,
words.
there's
So-
the Sonya. They're
Is-
listening, man.
Is there this Tassadar?
Is there the Tassadar? Are they
Is that
listening?
happening?
Are they gonna like?
If they don't
feed
take
your
Tassadar,
addiction?
who's the pick?
Who's the pick? It depends
Would
on
you
how
want?
they
Do you want
want to
another
go.
range?
I don't range. At this point,
Zagana's
I don't
been down.
necessarily want range, but if I don't go Tassadar, I do want a decent chunk of damage here. You know, Sonya's got a good bit of damage,
Maybe
but
Vala?
she's not going to be the killer. Vala could be good.
Jimmy, similar to Vala.
All right, Jimmy, pretty good. Definitely good against, you know, Zul and Thrall, etc.
Lots of cancels on the side for.
Yeah.
They have 4 cancels on their side. 5 if you count 2 for Johanna.
All right, I really like this. All right.
It's a good draft. Drafts are looking pretty even.
Yeah.
Looks like Wedge is really relying on Zul's wave clear, whereas the other team has a ton of wave clear.
Yes. Now that's going to be the big
That'll be
deciding
a lot
factor
of
here, because
roaming.
this map is really about how you can wave clear. Now the interesting
The
part
amount
is,
of stacks Jimmy can get.
what do you think? Now Zul is great at doing both the solo lane job here and the going with 4, and you do see it a lot.
I'm pretty
What do
sure
you think?
you put Thrall in the bot lane. That's
That's what I would do.
That is my thought here
Because
as well.
if that's such gang potential where if he hits the root, you have Uther stun, ETC stun, knockback, and then
Leaving
leaving damage.
Yes.
Yep.
That's almost a guaranteed kill. And
On-
then Thrall
on
also
tag one
has
by
the kill.
Johanna.
Yeah, 'cause she's just gonna hit D and walk away.
Oh, of
In the
course.
middle of it.
Yeah, but Thrall has his own potential to kill just about anybody on the other team by himself in the bot lane.
I'm just worried about how fast that
You have to hit the start button,
the one
by the
team
way.
might be able to
Did
get
they
around.
already up?
Yeah.
Here's
Alright.
the Frat's going to be able to get around very fast. But with the
Okay.
Zul, you can also get around
You're
fast.
probably gonna want to axe the Chrome.
Yeah, no, it's taking a ton of resources. Just check. While we're in loading screen here. This be a session, yep.
Tipper.
That would have been rude.
That's just fucked up.
It would have been rude. You're correct.
You see
Let's
how
see.
views they get in this?
Should we look and see if there's another match for later, or just call it at 3?
Just call it after 3. We can
Yeah.
get games in ourselves, possibly.
That's what I was thinking. Let me just axe this. Alright, so here we are on Tomb of the Spider Queen. So, for... Wow, I'm blanking on which side was which there for a second.
Heroes
Wedge
of
is
the Frat
red.
is blue.
Wedge is red, and...
Heroes of the Frat is blue.
Heroes of the Frat is blue, thank you guys.
Sylvanas
So
went the
for
right
Team
level
Wedge,
1.
we've got
Thank
Southern
you.
Gamer on Zul. Dargok over here on Uther. You got Dark 012 on Li Ming. Ooh, nice little team coordinated dance here to show off on the stream.
Nice, Wedge. I like it.
T-Hawks is going to be representing
Matching
Thrall,
mouse.
and Karnith on ETC. You see each team going to be moving up here to the mid.
Do you know what I just realized? Jimmy
that?
taking Give Me More instead of Season Markman on this map.
Oh,
EDC
interesting.
going hard.
That-
Bringing Sonya down really
Ooh,
low, rooted.
Sonya's-
And she's going to be blown up.
Ooh,
Ooh, good
that
kill
was
by Wedge.
Really good by
Great
Wedge.
power slide.
And there's that CC train we were just talking about. They're actually sending Zul in the bot lane now.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah.
what's good, Puppet? How you doing tonight, buddy?
I'm surprised by both these solo laners.
Yeah, that's
To be
interesting.
honest, I think
I'm a
both
little-
these you'd want both these with the team.
I think Sylvanas was guaranteed to be in the bot lane no matter what, though.
Sylvanas is bullying
She
him
could have
right
been,
now.
but I think they could have just stuck Jimmy
Thrall-
down there.
Thrall-
Jimmy didn't
puts
take
it back.
Marksman.
Thrall-
You put him down there. He's a good solo laner.
Yeah.
He's
I
just a
think
little
they,
unsafe.
I don't know, maybe they assumed it was going to be Thrall, and Thrall just pokes Jimmy down,
Sonya-
and
Sonya
once the
just
Q's done,
really-
it's kind of just done for Jimmy.
You could have did
Uh,
Sonya too.
Yeah, they could have done a bunch of people, but if you put
Leaving
Sonya
Roman
bottom,
down.
Sonya can't roam.
Are they going to be looking to
There's not a
take
ton of
Zul
camps,
out, or
but-
are they just going to be looking to get some poke here?
Maybe just rotating down, having him quickly shove the wave with his passive, and then let him base while Li Ming.
Holds the fort, yeah.
While Li Ming does Li Ming things.
Yeah, all right. We
She's
got
doing
even
Li Ming
more. Here
things.
comes the Johanna.
Yeah. Johanna,
But
hard to
nothing
get
really
a
coming
gank
of
on.
it.
Three-man
Top
bot
lane.
lane.
Top lane, interestingly, we've got Sonya versus ETC just
Yeah.
hanging out now.
They're
They're
gonna
gonna have
have
to
the
get
wet
ETC
noodle
out of
fight.
that. They're gonna have to get ETC out of that lane alone.
It is definitely going to be rough. Now, interestingly, neither team going for that 4-1 that you usually see on this map from a lot of teams.
So it looks like we're in a 1-3-1, kind of just rotating between them.
Yeah, just very standard. They're not worrying about just clearing and roaming. They just want to keep their lanes, be safe.
This is how I saw this. Thrall just has to play that lane smart. He just keeps queuing down Sylvanas, and at some point, he's just going to be able to hit a root and kill her.
Yep.
I've played both ends of that matchup. It's honestly not fun to Sylvanas. I actually that was the ESL game where they said I picked the wrong level 7, and there's there's a kill on.
There it is. The very early they got 4, and they just immediately he took it as advantage and went right in on her. That was very good, Thrall.
Yep.
Jimmy getting down there for the gems.
Now 2 kills to nothing. Wedge leading.
Yep.
And
32
gems
gems on Wedge's team and 26 on the Frat Bros. Red trying to get in a little bit of gems here, just try and get rid of what they've got. That'll give them some guaranteed. Now they can be a little bit more aggressive without worrying about losing anything. That is very nice for them. Now, ETC coming bottom for the gank, but Thrall's backing up. He's got no mana. Definitely not the right time, but maybe they're just going to have ETC hold the lane, and yep, Thrall's going to go back and get that mana back up. Zul now looking to rotate with his team, it looks like. He's coming down to help stave off this little push here, make sure that his team is safe. Just saying, you know what, come on up. He's going to stop at least 14, so that's going to put them at 29. It's going to be great. Now, the blue team, they haven't turned in anything yet. Rhaegar looking to get in a turn-in. Thrall stopping that.
A good root, but it's 3 against 1. He can't stay there very long.
That was a lot of damage for Thrall, just trying to block, stop that turn-in. Very good by him, good intentions, but just not any follow-up from the team in that 3v1 situation.
Yeah, this is what he needs to do. Just throw it 1 spell at a time. Don't try to get too much damage in.
Now
he's got the Uther back up. Very dangerous. He's very low. Just walking away. He's got 10 gems. He really doesn't want to lose those.
He's just poking though.
Yeah, I think here at this point,
I might have gone in there.
I don't know. I think at this point he might have just died to Sonya. He doesn't have much mana left. He might have been able to get off Wind Fury if he had it up, but that would have
healed him. It would have killed Sylvanas with the burst. It would have healed him.
They have enough turn in
if
everyone turns in. They only need 6 more. They need the last 2.
Li Ming dropping her low. Ooh, aggressively blinking. But he doesn't have that damage talent yet.
Maybe counting the kill coming and getting in a better position, because she did go dominant, so she will heal on kills.
Yeah, I think it might have just been, you know, sometimes you just have that little reflex where you're used to having the talent, so you go in with it. It happens.
Wedge only 2 gems away.
And not too much going on here.
A little skirmish here. They got a lot of... chain CC. But Uther not there for the stun. Can't finish it all.
Really enjoying Sylvanas' talent build. I have to say, so many people are going triple Q, and it's not that strong.
Yeah, I've never been a fan of the triple Q build. Now, interestingly, Rhaegar taking both of the Feral Wolf talents early, getting the increased move speed and the increased regen.
Yeah, I like that. He feels like he's going to be in Wolf a lot, needs to run away from some of the CC train.
And understandably so. If he can stay in that Wolf range, that Wolf form, it's great for dodging Li Ming's skill shots. Great for kiting backwards against these melees, so it's a very good pick.
Yeah, because if he gets hit by Zul's root, he's just kind of doomed.
He went triple Wolf.
Oh, he went oh, yeah. Well, honestly, unless you really need the cleanse, which is very interesting not to go cleanse against
Zul,
this team.
Against 4 stuns.
But very good talent. Just get your abilities off cooldown quickly. Blue team, very smart, just making sure that they're in all 3 lanes, soaking, giving up what little they might have to. Johanna going the risky way to try and get this clear here. I think they should just... Ooh, that's a lot of damage on Sonya. That's 21 gems they don't want to lose.
Yeah, she needs to back out right away.
Ooh,
and that's
the root. Oh, and the E just goes off.
Rat. Oh, everyone's
that
still
is
on this
very,
side.
This looks dangerous for the blue team.
I would almost just give it. You have Jimmy soaking bottom. You're not falling super far behind XP.
Yeah, you got it.
If you give up kills here, then whatever soak you're getting at.
Rhaegar's got 0 mana, 0 health.
Exactly, and this is building XP. Building XP you can make up at any time in the game. This isn't going anywhere. There's that red fort, and it's not going anywhere until you kill it. So that's always going to be there, that XP.
Getting a fort with the first turn is very nice, though, for Wedge.
100%. It is a great use of the turn-in. They capitalized on being 5 and just getting in that right position to do so. Just pushing their advantage that they were a little bit healthier to go into that. Looks like we're going to see they're starting to gather as 4 now. They're starting to get into a
No,
little bit of that
Sylvanas,
4-1 mindset.
Sylvanas.
Damn.
The CC change,
She
she can't
just
get away.
Oh,
disappeared.
Rhaegar.
Oh, is there enough CC for Rhaegar? No, it's all
Doesn't
down
look it.
from
They
the
can't catch it.
Sylvanas.
There's that move speed from the Rhaegar just saying, no, I am getting away. Now they're looking like they might try and collapse on this Jimmy if he moves a little more forward. So that could be really good for them.
They're keeping his
Sylvanas
presence
up
mid.
there
They want to
too.
clear these
If here's the
bruisers.
Frat can get their gems turned in right now, it's so good, especially with the Sylvanas. You just pick
That's
a
why
lane
they're
and
just
shove
dancing
it.
around here.
Yeah,
Making sure
you
they
have
can.
to.
Li Ming's turning in top.
They've got to be
Yeah,
careful. They do know that.
Yeah, if she just doesn't have enough. She only had 2.
Yeah, they do know. Now, it's interesting. The blue team keeps coming back here while knowing that the red team is very stacked around this bottom.
And they're just going to get 10
turn in
and
right
go
now.
for a fight.
Yeah, they're about to hit 10, so this could be, if they time it right, this could be very dangerous for Heroes
Here
of
it
Frat.
comes.
Oh, and Jimmy getting chunked
Yeah,
down
Jimmy
hard.
chunked down to a quarter health. He still has his E up, but now all ultimates are coming in. We've got Divine Shield, Mosh Pit, we've got Disintegrate, we've got Sundering, and we've got Poison Nova.
All
So these are
standard.
great standard picks. They're going to do a lot of damage. They've been performing well on these heroes so far. Blue was able to get their web
like they're
waivers
looking for a
turned
fight.
in up top lane once.
They need to get heroics before they spawn, though.
Looks
Yeah,
like they're looking
Rhaegar's
for
in a
fight
very
before this.
bad position. I think he should have just based. I don't think it was a smart idea to run into his team. They do not have the ults.
It ends up working, though, because
Yeah,
they didn't
they
just
didn't
commit.
Yeah, that's a very interesting.
Oh,
Now
but-
Sonya is getting rooted, but here she's taking a ton of damage. But now Li
Oh,
Ming
but Li
taking a
Ming
ton
taking
of
a
damage.
mosh pit.
Very
The
nice
mosh pit?
capitalization.
No.
There's the mosh pit on 3, but
Bad timing.
Bad
immediately
timing.
D-Shield
interrupted.
comes out too late.
Yeah,
Ooh.
that's sad. But
Oh.
Gaining
this is a
10
great
in this.
moment.
There's
Sonya
the leap
leaps!
on them, and
Oh.
down goes Uther.
great leap.
Ooh.
Taking
Good
a great
slide
turnaround
away.
They just
by
need to
Heroes
go-
of the Frat.
They just need to go push the lanes now. They have Sylvanas. That's with the web weavers. That's so much
They
pushing
can,
power.
they can get this top
Yeah,
fort
that was
back.
They can
great.
easily on their Hyperion to help shove it down.
And look at
That
that.
might
This
act-
is gonna be.
That
This
might
is
also-
gonna be
like,
such
you
equalized
saw what I
buildings.
was
So
looking
it's not
at.
gonna-
I thought maybe that was gonna get.
They're going
lucky
to even
subs
this
in.
up, and they're going to be ahead a whole level after this.
Yeah,
And
that's
they still have
huge.
3 heroics up.
Yeah, they're in
Huge.
all 3 lanes. They're putting pressure everywhere they can. They equalize the top building, so they're already now they're ahead just from being better at soaking.
And here comes Sylvanas to do another lane. Same
That's
way.
what I
She
said
threw the W
earlier.
out.
They have so much soak potential. I said this early in the draft. Right after the draft.
Nah. My only critique right now is maybe Sylvanas should have gone Unstable Poison at 7. It's really good, especially on this map.
Which one is this?
She went
Dark
the
shot.
Barb
Okay.
shot.
They have
It's
a
the
lot.
other. It's the other one I would go on the map. But
Yeah, it is a good one, but I don't
Unstable
think
Poison, I think it's just better.
that's what I was gonna say. Especially, they have Zool, they have Li Ming, they have great ways to clear. They have good ways to clear on this team. Don't get me wrong,
there's
but I
no
think
mosh
I'd
pit
still
here.
like to contribute to it because pushing.
Wailing
is so
Arrow
strong.
comes in.
Oh,
No, but
doesn't
the
get enough.
Disintegrate's
Disintegrate's
just
throwing
threatening.
everyone out.
Yeah. Now that is a long cooldown to have to trade. Li Ming's cooldown is only 30 seconds.
Blessed
max.
Shield was also thrown there, so
Yeah,
that's down
that
for another
stopped
50
Disintegrate.
seconds.
Yeah, so that is very rough here.
But
They're
if
gonna
heroes
have
can
Mosh
stack
up
their
in 30
turn-ins,
seconds.
Johanna just turning in front of them. If they can get this, a second turn in back-to-back,
They might
that's
be
a
able
lot
to
of
turn
map
on
pressure.
ETC here, but ETC going deep on the Jimmy.
Ooh, the
Divine
root
Shield is
onto
up,
Sonya
but-
from Zool. They're just very.
Just getting poked, but
Ooh, pardon
right
me,
now,
they're very
Rhaegar's
split in their
keeping
focus
the
here.
heals up.
And neither team wants to
Ancestral is
commit too
blowing
much.
now.
Neither
Ancestral's
team wants
blowing.
to throw it.
Heroes need to back away right now. Without Ancestral, they don't have any real team fight potential with the rest of the
They
heroes.
only have one ult left, about to be Hyperion as well. While the other team's got them all.
They could use Hyperion to zone while they get the turn in, because they have it.
You might see them try to tank through it, knowing Ancestral's not up.
Yeah, but then you have to worry about Blessed Shield, which is coming up. Leap's art is sitting there. But
They got all theirs too.
Wedge does have all their heroics.
There's the Divine Mosh up. Anytime can be very terrifying, but
13's what's coming
Heroes
for Hero,
about
so
to be
that's
13.
that's gonna be a big power swing. You see Jimmy get a Giant Killer. He's gonna start melting through ETC.
he can also take Relentless Leader if he's scared of being in that ETC, but he's confident that Johanna can stop it.
I do apologize. It looks like we're hitting a little bit of lag here. It is definitely ping-based lag, but it looks like we're stabling out very quickly, so that's very good for us here.
There's 13.
Dancing around the bot, turn in.
Yeah, now blue team does not have Ancestral currently, so this could be a great fight
there's
here.
Hyperion.
Oh, very grouped, and there's the mosh pit was interrupted.
Yeah, he needs to use that Divine
It-
Shield.
It's a
as a second
great
but it
Poison
was
Nova, though.
used before it was done. It got the 10-second
10
cooldown,
seconds.
but Hyperion's just doing work on the back line.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is
Oh,
two
This is
for
gonna
two.
be no.
but-
Oh,
four
there's the
for
mosh.
two.
The mosh was a little late, but just guaranteed
I'm
that
surprised
last
that
kill.
Wolf missed too.
So 4 for 2.
A
That's
lot of gems lost there.
Great thing.
Yeah.
Blue team just lost. You are correct. A ton of gems. That was what I believe.
26 gems or so.
Yeah, I was gonna say about.
I think
But
30
most of them
gems.
was on Rhaegar. They had 50 something.
Rhaegar picked up a bunch.
Oh, that.
There was at least a
part of
20
it.
stack drop there.
Yeah, they would have lost more, but Rhaegar got a lot.
All right, so this is very good for the red team because not only did they just get those wipes, but Li Ming is pulling this wave forward. This one's already up at the turrets, and they're able to quickly clear this turret.
Unfortunately,
So-
the top one's not really going to do much of anything. It's spawning at their keep gate.
But
no,
it'll
but that is
get
okay.
pressure
Because
off.
now it's
Counter
just
push.
counter pressure.
Oh,
Because
but-
this, look how much they already lost here. So that is
And Zul comes up
really
with a
good
bigger
counter
wave.
pressure. I think while Zul just helping make sure that's cleared is very good, I think
Yeah, I
he would have
think
been
he
better
needed to
off
be with
just
the team.
running to the team because now
Now
he's
they have
already
no push on
behind
the Web Weavers,
the
yeah.
Thrall who had spawned later than him. So it puts them in a little bit of an awkward position.
They're
but
gonna have to fight it
The
out.
aggressive
All
rotates,
very
though.
aggressive.
This is very
right now.
aggressive because considering they do not have Mosh, they do not have Divine Shield. Sunring is about to come up. Same thing with Poison Nova, but this could be a bad fight for them.
Oh,
'cause-
leaping
leap
defensively. The root's still hitting and
She's still in
disintegrate.
though.
Oh,
That should have come
that's
down.
That's a
really
little bit late.
unfortunate.
But everyone else full health right now.
I think they
Web
need to
Weavers
back away
pushing.
and give up this fort right now.
Yeah.
It's not worth giving more deaths for a T1.
They should just rotate.
I mean,
to
you
the
have
top lane.
Sylvanas, you can spread your W poison across the team.
Oh, but a great power slide hitting 3
Ooh.
and taking down
Yeah,
Johanna.
Ooh, Johanna is just
Wailing
hard.
Arrow also used there, so a wasted cooldown there. A 90-second cooldown down for nothing.
They're not getting a lot of
Destiny
value out of
getting
these
the rotates.
Sylvanas arrows. That is rather unfortunate for them. They have been used a little bit too defensively.
And they had to
here.
use leap defensively. They're not using their ults in an offensive fashion, and that's costing them.
Yeah, and it is understandable. It is not fully bad decision making. It's just the positions.
Oh,
that,
yeah, sometimes you just fall into a
Wedge
bad
has
position.
put them in. It's Wedge is just making sure they got their small lead early, and then they really pushed it. Blue team, they had that great counter initiation at 10, but Wedge is just saying, "Look, we're planning on winning this game, and whether you like it or not, we're gonna just do what we do."
There's some great positioning going by the ETC. He's been all over, hitting 3 people with the power slides, keeping everyone at bay, and just letting his team do the CC train that they're meant to do.
Exactly, and Jimmy has been getting off his bit of damage. He's had good Hyperions across these fights, but his team just, with the ETC's great positioning and the damage that they can put out with Poison Novas, especially Poison Novas in small fights like this area where they were fighting before, just devastating across the team.
Li Ming going kamikaze build, so she's just going to be mashing that E button in the middle of a fight as people start dropping. That's a ton of damage coming out with the resets.
Here's where the Frat really needs to get their initiate with the leap or the blessed shield. They really, and then follow it up with the arrow. That they really need the wombo combo type style to
Oh,
blow
yeah,
up
they
some
do.
of these people.
This is an interesting. They had a little bit of an aggressive rotation here. They could have possibly collapsed. They are a little bit split here. Red team, all cooldowns actually
trying
back
to get
up.
on the Rhaegar.
Trying to deny that turn in still.
Yeah, they've definitely got to make sure. Blue team has
CTC
72
just
gems,
chasing out.
so that could be very great for them if they get this fight at the right time.
40
Rhaegar
on
alone
Rhaegar.
has 40.
Yes. They're all just clearing up the top lane. Li Ming doing the same with bottom. Just making sure no one gets turned in. Following
Here.
them around.
Looking.
There he is. This is looking for it, and there's
There's
the knockback just to disrupt them. Thrall coming in up the top. Here comes
Zul taking a
That's a
lot of
catch.
damage.
Ooh, there's
Oh,
a nice
but
lead.
That's a
and
good catch.
down
See,
goes
there's a
The
Zul.
seven-
combo of the ults. And the Divine Mosh Pit.
But it's only on Sonya who gets the,
Who gets the-
Ancestral.
Yeah.
On the
Oh,
follow-up,
And ETC,
down.
is he going to go
ETC 's
down?
Rhaegar,
Li Ming
Rhaegar's
is.
busy
goes
turning
down.
in right now. He's getting the web weaver
Yeah,
started.
Rhaegar just said, "You guys clean up.
Sylvanas
I'm going to
chasing
guarantee
Thrall.
a stat."
Possibly.
He's dead.
Thrall's
Yeah,
dead.
wow.
Is Luther dead?
That is an
no,
incredible.
No, they
That's
back.
out.
They backed off.
That
They
was
should.
an
They should
incredible
just shove in
engage by
top.
blue team.
Get the web weaver spawned up at the keep with Sylvanas.
Grab
That's
the
a
keep.
free keep. The other
I think
web
they
weavers will
know
get
that.
the 2 T1s for them because they're both low. They're going to spawn right on top. This is the right way to do it.
That was a great fight.
That was
Yeah.
a good fight.
Great lead, great wailing out, to guarantee that first kill, and everything just turned from there.
Yeah, I mean, look at this. There, the web weaver hasn't even gotten there yet, and this keep is about to fall. And there it goes, and the web weaver is just spawned, so they could let this one go just off the core by itself. They can look to pressure either the mid or bot
Probably
keep
rotate to the
after
mid.
taking.
Probably mid just to get there faster.
Yeah,
The big thing is, when they use the Divine Mosh and only hit one person, they're putting all their cards, 2 ults in one basket, just to hit one person who didn't die.
yeah, that was very unfortunate for them, and it was. And while they were having that mosh, Li Ming just took a ton of damage. Zul getting blown up instantly without being able to use Poison Nova at all in that fight. Definitely not their best fight in a great area for them, but I mean that was the I said before they had not gotten great use out of that arrow, but they proved me wrong there, and they said this is going to be the time.
They
to
need.
get
I said they need to
an
do it
amazing
aggressively.
era.
They needed to do it aggressive.
See how
and
much
they did.
pressure they put here. Still a half
You
health.
get
by
to keep
Weaver.
wall. If you get this wall, this is big.
Oh yeah. Now that'll be
Well,
one
probably
keep
wanna
down
back
off
off
the
the
walls,
wall.
They
both
might-
walls.
They might try to do a little bit more here.
I think I'd back off and
No,
try to
they're
get 20
backing off.
safely. They're level and a quarter up. That's big. All the waves are pushed out in their favor.
They
And
could
how
just
many gems
position-
do they have for themselves? I can't see right
Let's
now.
see, 30.
They have enough.
They have a
Yeah.
second turn, and that's what they're going to do. That is a great plan. They can get another keep.
Death Brush.
And
Yeah, they're looking to be the Death Brush now. They could have at this point.
Mosh Pit back up now.
Ooh, interesting. Now this could
Mosh
be
Pit
bad.
can hit
This is
everyone.
not- Oh, Johanna
Oh,
going in
but-
and a
Oh,
lot
the
of damage
Sonya
going
leap.
across.
The
There's
leap and the arrow, exactly aggressive, like I like to see.
Leaping
Sunder
is just
is
going
huge.
big though. There
Oh,
goes the
Sunder is
Rhaegar.
huge.
down though. Yeah, but can they get Zool down? No, Sonya
No.
just doesn't have enough.
Zool is just barely surviving.
But the
Wasted
poison
Nova, that's one
Well,
good thing. But
if it
can
if it
Sonya get
if
out?
it clipped, Sonya
Oh,
no,
there's the root.
Sonya
they
can't
cut
get
off
out.
route. They
Alright,
seem to back
very
away.
One for
unfortunate.
3.
So
I
Johanna
think
kept it.
I think
handled most
instead of
those
going
gems.
for this Death Brush here, I think
They should
here's
just
the
rotate
Frats.
top and turned in.
No, they could have even actually just instead they spent all this time. The egg does not come back up immediately.
They could have got siege.
They
or-
could have gotten siege. They could have just immediately positioned themselves so that
Put
this was
pressure on the
coming
map.
up and immediately get this. That gives a little distraction on an
Oh,
open
they're going
keep.
boss now.
Ooh, that is a great boss time. They've already got
This
3
has been
down.
a back and forth game.
Yeah, this has been everybody's been in control in this game. There's been no one-sidedness.
Mosh Pit and Divine Shield are still both up. They did not get used in that fight.
Yeah, Jimmy and Johanna over here just saying, "All right, we're gonna get."
They
what
didn't
we
lose
can."
too many gems though. They only lost about 10 gems in the fight, maybe 15.
Roughly about 15. It looks like. That's really good. Now they
What a
do have
boss.
a great team to kill boss though.
Yes.
Between Jimmy, Sylvanas, especially because Sylvanas went barb
And
shot.
Sonya?
Sonya, great for it.
Oh, yeah.
Rhaegar, great for it. That
Lightning
lightning
shield?
shield, continuous damage.
Yes. See, that's why they're not even going to push for it. They're just going to push out to all the lanes.
They're gonna go try to get. They need 5 gems. They're
Yeah.
gonna go get 5 gems between mid and bot, and then quickly turn in.
There it is. There's the 5 gems on them already. So you see Thrall's already getting them in.
They should have someone
just
rotating
focused
clear on
them
bottom.
straight
That's a
into that.
lot.
They can, but they also they're gonna have to worry about this.
Yes.
This is gonna suck.
That's
'cause
just
this
a way
is
we were
just
wanting to heal, counter push.
Yeah, I think they're just going to go all in mid and try to get
We're gonna
this
get a
keep.
fight mid. And it looks like
Yeah. Looks like they want to keep.
this is a big mid wave.
Or just pushing it in.
They're just
They're indecisive.
actually going.
Well, I think they're afraid of this wave giving 20, which I'm pretty sure it's going to.
That's why they might have wanted to get on them right away. That's
there's
a
the
Sunder.
Sundering. They
but
are very split here by the
There's
wall.
no
It's
follow
too deep for
Ooh.
them.
Oh,
Oh!
Sonya!
Just leaping onto them.
Leaping,
hey,
But not
only,
much
here.
happening after
yeah,
that.
only hitting
Alright,
one,
so
but
Sundering
just
and Leap
getting
both
away.
down. Roughly, he will be up 6 seconds sooner, so that might be a factor depending on how quickly these fights turn around.
Yeah, it depends on how well these teams are at tracking their
backing off.
timers.
This isn't going to get
No,
too
they're
much value out of these
20,
web
they-
weavers because they're 20.
No, this is more of the defensive web weavers. They've just got to use the web weaver, let their top lane get cleared out, let their bottom lane get pushed out. Both these keeps
And
are
get
open, and then I believe only the mid keep. Yeah, only the mid keep has been started to be opened. Even they're not even down through the wall yet. So this is a lot for the red team to have to push through. They're not 20 yet. So now the blue team down here just clearing out, making sure that they get rid of these web weavers so they get as little as possible out of them.
And they're going for a top push. They're going to try to get this front gate at least. But it looks like blue team's rotating very aggressive. They're 20 and they know it.
They have
Yeah,
it
Thrall's looking to make sure that they don't come up immediately without being seen. So that's good.
all season, but I don't think Wedge can rotate out fast enough anymore.
No, they don't have
This is
20
gonna
here.
be a
There's
fight.
the 20. Now,
Oh.
if they can pick these talents in time.
That's what they're
especially-
doing.
Yeah, there's Uther's Redemption, so that was very good. You need to get
And they
that
realize
quickly.
that and they're backing
Ooh,
away.
Rasha's, that's going to be interesting. Bone Spear over here from Zool, and
Did he
we've
take-
got Torbus, so we've
What did
got
Zool take at 16? Vulnerability?
16 amplified damage. so yeah,
Yes,
vulnerability.
that's great with the Bone Spear. Great synergy.
Exactly.
Oh,
Ooh, that was
catch
a
on
very
Jimmy.
good catch on Raina.
Very big. Now they can just push this wall down. And if they get another kill, they can get the keep. They're not even going to try for the wall.
I think they're gonna go top where the walls are
Oh,
right through.
yeah. They can go for just the keep.
Yeah.
It's aggressive, but good. It's already 60% health. And they
Full
can
cooldowns
counter
up
push
here
it.
for both teams, so this is...
There
that-
will be no Hyperion for 40 seconds
Yeah.
while Jimmy's down.
Oh, what a
Big
good...
silence.
Big
Keep
silence.
Zool that keep. Mosh
Ooh,
pit.
mosh
Divine
pit.
mosh
Divine
pit.
Mosh, she jumps
Divine
in!
Mosh,
He jumps into the
That
Divine
is
Mosh Pit.
So unfortunate.
And a
That
big
is a
poison
huge
Nova.
Poison Nova.
Oh, great ancestral, but it's not going to be matter too
Oh,
much.
with the double E, she gets away just avoiding the Sundering, but Sonya goes
Oh, are
down
they
for
pushing
that.
in for game? Do they want this?
It looks like they're going
Oh,
to.
this is... I'm not sure how I feel about this.
This is
I think it's the
very,
right
very
call.
chancy.
Think so?
I don't think Heroes of the Frat have
They don't have their
to counter
damage up.
push.
They don't have
They
their
have
damage
Sylvanas,
up.
but she doesn't do enough right now.
There goes.
And if Li Ming can
ETC.
take one kill, but she stayed in
Nope,
too long
there
with
it
that.
is.
She
Yeah,
stayed
I
in
don't
too
think
long
that
with that
was the right
disintegrate.
call.
Yeah.
She needed to cancel it and blink out so much earlier. She gave them so
Oh,
much.
if they get Thrall as well. They,
well, here comes Jimmy with Hyperion.
yeah.
They're looking at. Oh man, the turnaround fights.
This is very good for the blue team here.
Scary. Does Uther still have
Rhaegar's just
redemption?
He
jumping in
does
and
still
out of
have
Ghost Wolf. The
redemption,
nip.
so now that's going to be if they make sure to follow
Oh, this
along
list
here.
might be
They're
game.
going to.
This
They're
is going to be
chasing.
very, very bad.
This is game.
This is very devastating for the red team. This
He
really
didn't even
could
try
be
to hide
game.
it. He's like, I'm gonna fight Jimmy.
Yeah, he's just saying he needs to stall for his team, try to get them up. You know,
Yeah.
ETC's only got 20 seconds, but they can just rush right through this.
Yeah,
They've
this
already
looks
got
like
this
it.
opened up and go straight to the core.
Yeah, Uther
Heroes
sees
of
it
the
too.
Frat with a good game, back and forth game.
Yeah, an incredibly back and forth game. Very even. These teams really duking it out up until the last minute. And Jimmy with this Hyperion still here, so this is really great for pushing here.
Yeah, that
Sylvanas
shield's
just
down.
getting
And they have
as much
Wailing Arrow
damage as
to
possible.
ETC
Stop
and
them
Li
coming
Ming
off.
are the only ones who'll be up to try, and it's not enough. Power
Yeah.
slides through. Johanna's unstoppable.
I think instead of Torbus, if ETC went on Deshmoth, they might have had a chance in that last fight. Because once he dropped, he would have just put a Mosh there, let the team get away.
Yeah, well, hindsight is always 20/20 here.
I just think they
that
made a
was-
mistake trying to push for core. They had the advantage with Keep. They finally evened out the lane presence. They should have just rotated to the mid lane.
Both excellent points. Honestly,
Look at the even game though, and kills.
14-14.
I know it was a great game.
Honestly, I think that was. I know I said it before that we had a great game and that was one of the better ones we've casted. I think so far I might call this the best game we've casted.
Closest by far.
Very close, like
Back and forth.
insane. You know, it very not to call it a game of throws, but it
Kinda was.
and not necessarily on bad calls, just on great calls from the other team. Just always making sure, like blue team, especially blue team, capitalized really well. Two really good counter engages by them that really both at what was that about level 10 when they both hit 10, and then when they both were at 20 at that core.
Yeah, not that the ETC was all over him with the power slides, but sadly he couldn't get the good mosh pits in because of the Johanna. Johanna's a great counter to the ETC.
Absolutely.
Yeah, the Divine Shield just weren't coming in fast
They
enough.
started too later, but he wasn't able to get all the targets, or the damage wasn't in the right positions to capitalize on the targets.
Now, Kevin, as an experienced Li Ming, do you think Tal Rasha's was the right pick here? Because it's something that, since it got changed, it is a little bit more picked, but it's something I feel like I still don't see that often.
I don't know. I still might have gone the slow on the Disintegrate. It just lets you keep so much more damage on them unless they have an escape, which against like Rhaegar, Sonya has to leap away. Rhaegar, yeah, he can Ghost Wolf, but he's still gonna be slowed while he's running.
Something I didn't realize the entire
Jimmy's
game.
not running away.
Johanna went block.
Oh, you didn't notice that? Yeah. Johanna went block into
Johanna
heal. She
went
did
block.
not actually
Sonya went block
prioritize
too.
her W, which is very
Johanna
interesting.
going block's a
especially-
little more surprising to me.
Uh,
But
Especially it's a
going
mid-kick
into the
small.
thrall and stuff, you don't want to be melted down like that.
it's true, and it worked out really well for him.
Yes,
But not even
they
that.
had the wave clear.
Not even just that it's unusual for her, but it's very unusual for Johanna on this map in general.
Yeah, I know.
I mean,
But they had the wave clear. That's what it was about,
yeah.
and they showed it.
And honestly, the Give Me More really showed what it was good for through the mid game.
Oh yeah,
They
they just spent
really
so much
had-
to try to kill Jimmy, and once they did, they didn't have much left for everybody else.
And
Yeah.
then Executioner later.
The
for Jimmy,
Executioner
with
later
the
was
totems.
great for him, plus
With the
Giant
totem
Killer.
slope.
That was such good killing potential.
Yeah.
You know, ETC Uther, great
You
combination.
saw him melting people when they were running away. He was just auto attacking them running away at the last fight.
Yeah. Honestly, both teams played that extremely well.
I enjoyed it.
I enjoyed
It's a
it.
fun
I
game.
hope all our viewers enjoyed it because that was one of the most exciting games that I've seen recently, and it was absolutely fantastic. Both teams played the map really well. They played their teams really well. So great game to both teams. It was honestly an honor and a pleasure for us to be able to cast all these games tonight. You know, we hope to see you guys in the future. We'll be casting more. We'll be having our own chair league games as well as future tournaments. We do a lot of console streams. So if you guys are into that, we hope to see you guys in the future. So have a good night, everybody.
Good night, all.
Good night.